Welcome to the channel, adventurers. We're thrilled to have you join us on this journey into the heart of the wild. Whether you're an experienced explorer or just starting to dip your toes into the world of adventure, today we're diving headfirst into the wild world of survival gear. It's not just about having the right tools, it's about knowing how to use them effectively. We'll be breaking down the top 10 pieces of kit that are absolutely essential for any adventurer. These aren't just random items. Each one has been carefully selected based on real-world experience and expert recommendations. We're talking about the top 10 pieces of kit that'll be the difference between making it back in one piece and, well, let's just say things not going according to plan. Imagine finding yourself in a perilous situation miles away from civilization with the weather turning against you. In such moments, the gear you carry can mean the difference between life and death. Whether you're a seasoned pro who's tackled Everest or a weekend warrior just starting out, these essentials are non-negotiable. From the highest peaks to the deepest forests, the principles of survival remain the same. It's all about preparation, knowledge, and having the right equipment at your disposal. Trust me, out in the wild, preparation is everything. Before you even set foot on the trail, you need to have a solid plan in place. This means studying maps, understanding the terrain, and knowing the potential hazards you might face. It's about being proactive rather than reactive. We're talking about facing down Mother Nature with your best foot forward. The wilderness is unpredictable, and conditions can change in an instant. One moment you might be enjoying a sunny day, and the next you're caught in a torrential downpour or a sudden snowstorm. Being prepared for these challenges is crucial. This isn't about luxury, it's about functionality, about having the tools you need when it matters most. In the wild, every piece of gear you carry should serve a purpose. It's not about having the fanciest gadgets. It's about having reliable, durable equipment that you can count on in a pinch. So let's ditch the fancy gadgets and focus on the bare bones, the life-saving essentials that'll see you through thick and thin. We're talking about the basics: fire, shelter, water, and food. These are the cornerstones of survival, and having the right gear to secure these essentials is paramount. We're talking fire, shelter, water, the very basics of survival. Fire provides warmth, a means to cook food, and a way to signal for help. Shelter protects you from the elements and gives you a safe place to rest. Water is essential for hydration and cooking. Knowing how to procure and purify water in the wild is a skill every adventurer should master. Stay with me, and you might just learn a thing or two about staying alive out there. Let's get to it. As we delve into each piece of gear, we'll discuss its importance, how to use it, and why it's a must-have for any serious adventurer. So grab your notepad, pay close attention, and let's embark on this journey together. Your survival in the wild starts here. First up, we're talking multi-tools. These compact, versatile gadgets are the unsung heroes of the wilderness. Whether you're an avid hiker, a weekend camper, or someone who just loves the great outdoors, a multi-tool is an essential piece of gear that you should never leave home without. Imagine having a toolbox in your pocket, ready to tackle any challenge that nature throws your way. From fixing a broken tent pole to preparing a meal, a multi-tool can be a lifesaver in countless situations. Now this is the Swiss Army knife of survival gear. It's not just a knife, it's a complete survival system. With a variety of tools packed into one compact design, it's like carrying a miniature workshop in your pocket. The Swiss Army knife has been a trusted companion for adventurers for over a century, and for good reason. Its reliability and multifunctionality make it an indispensable tool for anyone venturing into the wild. One compact package, a whole arsenal of tools at your fingertips. From blades to screwdrivers, can openers to scissors, each component is designed to perform a specific function, making it incredibly versatile. The beauty of a multi-tool lies in its ability to adapt to a wide range of tasks. Whether you're cutting rope, opening a can of beans, or tightening a loose screw, it's the ultimate problem solver in a compact form. We're talking pliers for those tricky situations where you need a firm grip or to bend a piece of metal. Pliers are one of the most useful tools in a multi-tool, allowing you to handle tasks that require precision and strength. Whether you're fixing a piece of gear or making an impromptu repair, having a pair of pliers at your disposal can make all the difference. A knife for cutting through just about anything. screwdrivers for unexpected repairs. The knife blade is often the most used tool in a multi-tool, perfect for cutting rope, slicing food, or even whittling wood. Screwdrivers, on the other hand, come in handy for a variety of tasks, from tightening screws on your gear to making quick adjustments to your equipment. These tools are designed to be durable and reliable, ensuring that you can tackle any challenge that comes your way. Out in the wild, you never know what you're going to face. The unpredictability of nature means that you need to be prepared for anything. Whether you're navigating through dense forests, setting up camp, or dealing with unexpected obstacles, having a multi-tool can give you the confidence to handle whatever comes your way. It's about being self-reliant and ready for any situation. Could be a stubborn knot that just won't budge. Knots can be incredibly frustrating, especially when you're in a hurry or dealing with limited light. A multi-tool with a sharp blade can make quick work of even the most stubborn knots, saving you time and effort. It's these small challenges that can become major headaches if you're not properly equipped. Could be a loose screw on your gear that needs immediate attention. Loose screws can compromise the integrity of your equipment, whether it's your tent, backpack, or cooking gear. Having a screwdriver on hand means you can quickly tighten any loose screws, ensuring that your gear remains functional and reliable. It's all about maintaining your equipment so that it can perform when you need it most. Could be needing to improvise a fishing hook. In survival situations, improvisation is key. A multi-tool can help you create makeshift solutions like fashioning a fishing hook from a piece of wire. This kind of resourcefulness can be crucial when you're trying to catch food or solve an unexpected problem. The ability to adapt and use the tools at your disposal can make a significant difference in your survival. That's where the multi-tool comes in, ready for anything. It's about having the right tool at the right time. A multi-tool is designed to be a versatile companion, ready to assist you in a variety of situations. Whether you're facing a minor inconvenience or a major challenge, having a multi-tool means you're prepared to handle it. It's a small investment that can pay off in big ways when you're out in the wild. Look for a multi-tool with a good, sturdy build. Durability is key when it comes to survival gear. You need a multi-tool that can withstand the rigors of outdoor use, from harsh weather conditions to heavy-duty tasks. A well-built multi-tool will last for years and provide reliable performance when you need it most. It's worth investing in a high-quality tool that you can depend on. You need something that can handle the pressure, whether you're cutting through tough materials or performing demanding tasks. A multi-tool should be able to handle a variety of challenges without breaking or failing. Look for one with strong, durable components that can take on whatever you throw at them. It's about having confidence in your gear and knowing that it won't let you down, something that won't let you down when you need it most. In critical situations, your multi-tool can be a lifeline. Whether you're dealing with an emergency or just trying to make your outdoor experience more comfortable, having a reliable multi-tool can make all the difference. It's about being prepared and having the right tools to handle any situation that comes your way. Stainless steel, that's your friend in the wild. Stainless steel is known for its durability and resistance to rust and corrosion, making it an ideal material for outdoor gear. A stainless steel multi-tool will stand up to the elements and provide reliable performance in a variety of conditions. It's a material that you can trust to last and perform when you need it most. Remember, weight is a factor too. When you're packing for an outdoor adventure, every ounce counts. A lightweight multi-tool can make a big difference in your overall pack weight, allowing you to move more freely and comfortably. It's about finding the right balance between functionality and portability, so you have the tools you need without being weighed down by unnecessary bulk. You don't want to be bogged down with unnecessary bulk. Carrying a heavy, bulky multi-tool can be a burden, especially on long hikes or extended trips. Look for a compact, lightweight design that still offers all the functionality you need. It's about making smart choices with your gear so that you can enjoy your outdoor experience without being weighed down. Find a balance between functionality and portability. The best multi-tools offer a combination of useful features and a compact design. Look for one that fits comfortably in your pocket or backpack and provides the tools you need for your specific activities. It's about finding the right tool for the job, one that you can carry with you easily and use effectively. Trust me, your back will thank you in the long run. Carrying a lightweight, compact multi-tool can make your outdoor adventures more enjoyable and less strenuous. It's about making smart choices with your gear so that you can focus on enjoying the experience rather than being weighed down by heavy equipment. A good multi-tool is an investment in your comfort and preparedness, ensuring that you're ready for anything the wilderness throws your way. All right, let's talk fire. Fire is one of the most essential elements for survival in the wilderness. It's not just about staying warm, it's about staying alive. When you're out in the wild, fire can be your best friend or your worst enemy, depending on how well you know how to use it. Out in the wild, fire is more than just a source of warmth, it's a lifeline. Imagine being in a snowy environment where temperatures drop below freezing. A campfire can provide the necessary warmth to prevent hypothermia, a condition that can be fatal if not addressed promptly. But warmth is just one aspect of what fire offers. It's the difference between a hot meal and a rumbling stomach, between signaling for help and being lost in the wilderness. Cooking food over a campfire not only makes it more palatable, but also kills harmful bacteria, making it safer to eat. And when you're lost, a fire can be a beacon of hope, signaling rescuers to your location. Now, you might think starting a fire is as simple as rubbing two sticks together. While this primitive method can work, it requires a lot of skill, patience, and the right conditions. The friction method, as it's called, involves creating enough heat through rubbing to ignite a small piece of tinder. But let's be honest, in a survival situation, you might not have the luxury of time or the perfect conditions, and while that's possible with the right skills and a good dose of luck, a reliable fire starter is an absolute must-have in your survival kit. We're talking waterproof matches, which can be a lifesaver in wet conditions. These matches are designed to ignite even when soaked, ensuring you can start a fire no matter the weather. Lighters that can withstand a hurricane, like windproof lighters, are another excellent option. These lighters are built to function in extreme conditions, including high winds and rain. They produce a strong, steady flame that won't be easily extinguished by the elements, and ferro rods that'll spark even in the dampest conditions. Ferrocerium rods, commonly known as ferro rods, are a favorite among survivalists. When struck with a metal striker, they produce a shower of hot sparks that can ignite tinder even in wet conditions. They're durable, reliable, and can be used thousands of times. These aren't your average backyard barbecue tools. These are purpose-built pieces of survival equipment. Each type of fire starter has its own advantages and disadvantages, and it's essential to understand how to use them effectively. Having a variety of fire starters in your survival kit increases your chances of successfully starting a fire in any situation. Remember, even the best fire starter is useless if you don't know how to use it. It's crucial to practice with your fire starters before you find yourself in a survival situation. Familiarize yourself with the techniques and tools so that when the time comes, you can start a fire quickly and efficiently. Practice building different types of tinder nests. A tinder nest is a bundle of easily ignitable material that catches the initial spark or flame. Common materials include dry grass, leaves, bark, and even cotton balls. The key is to create a nest that allows air to flow through while still being compact enough to catch fire. Experiment with various fire starting techniques. From the bow drill to the hand drill, and from flint and steel to modern fire starters, each method has its own set of challenges and benefits. By practicing these techniques, you'll gain the confidence and skills needed to start a fire under any circumstances. The more comfortable you are with your fire starter, the better your chances of survival when it really counts. Whether you're in a damp forest, a windy mountain, or a snowy landscape, knowing how to start a fire can make all the difference. So, take the time to practice, prepare, and perfect your fire starting skills. Your life may depend on it. We've covered the essentials of a multi-tool and fire starter, and now we're moving on to another critical element for survival: water. Out in the wild, finding a source of water is only half the battle. You need to make sure that water is safe to drink. That's where a good water filter comes in. Remember, even crystal clear water can harbor microscopic nasties that can knock you sicker than a parrot on a roller coaster. Trust me, you don't want that when you're miles from civilization. A quality water filter removes those nasty bacteria and parasites, giving you a fighting chance of staying healthy and hydrated. Dehydration can cripple you faster than a crocodile bite, so having a reliable way to purify water is non-negotiable. Out in the wilderness, accidents happen. You might slip on a wet rock, get bitten by an insect, or come face to face with a grumpy scorpion. That's why a well-stocked first aid kit is as vital as a compass and a good knife. Think of your first aid kit as your own mini emergency room. It needs to be able to handle everything from minor scrapes and burns to more serious injuries. Pack bandages of various sizes, antiseptic wipes, pain relievers, and gauze. Don't forget essentials like tweezers for removing splinters and a space blanket for shock. We've talked about finding clean water and treating injuries, but what about protecting yourself from the elements? Whether it's a sudden downpour in the rainforest or a freezing night in the mountains, an emergency shelter can be a lifesaver. Now, I'm not talking about building a 5-star hotel out in the wild. We're talking about a basic structure that provides protection from wind, rain, and cold. A lightweight tarp or a bivy sack can work wonders. These pack down small but can be quickly deployed to create a dry, relatively warm haven. We've covered the essentials for survival: water, fire, shelter. But what happens when you're deep in the wilderness and need to find your way back? That's where navigation tools become your lifeline. A compass and a map. These are your best friends in the wild. Forget those fancy GPS devices. They can fail you when you least expect it. Trusty compass and map, they'll never run out of battery, that's for sure. Learning how to use a compass and read a map, it's not just a good idea, it's essential. Practice before you head out. Get those skills ingrained. Because when you're lost, panic can set in, and that's when mistakes happen. Remember, staying calm is key. With a clear head and your trusty navigation tools, you'll find your way back to safety. All right, we're talking survival essentials, and you can't go wrong with a good length of paracord. This isn't your average rope, folks. This stuff is strong, lightweight, and incredibly versatile. Think of paracord as your ultimate survival string. Need to build a shelter? Paracord. Setting traps for food? Paracord. Securing your gear? Paracord. It's like the Swiss Army knife of ropes. The inner strands, they're called the guts, and they can be used for fishing lines, sewing repairs, even creating a makeshift snare. This stuff is a lifesaver, literally. Don't underestimate the power of a good length of paracord. It's lightweight, compact, and packs a whole lot of survival potential. Trust me, this is one piece of gear you'll be glad to have in a pinch. When darkness falls in the wilderness, you need a reliable source of light. And let me tell you, fumbling around with a flashlight is not an option. That's where the headlamp comes in, your hands-free hero in the dark. A headlamp frees up your hands for essential tasks like collecting firewood, setting up camp, or navigating tricky terrain. Plus, it directs the light exactly where you need it, which is crucial when you're trying to avoid tripping over roots or startling nocturnal creatures. Trust me, I've been in countless situations where a headlamp was the only thing between me and complete darkness. It's a game changer, allowing you to work efficiently and safely even when the sun goes down. Remember, in the wild, preparation is key. And having a reliable headlamp is all about being prepared for whatever the night throws your way. We're getting down to the nitty-gritty now, folks, the essential tools for survival, and at number 9, it's a real game changer, the survival knife. Now, out here, your knife can be the difference between a meal and going hungry, between shelter and exposure. When choosing a survival knife, go for a fixed blade, full tang if you can. That means the blade runs the full length of the handle, making it much stronger and less likely to break under pressure. Trust me, a broken blade in the wilderness is about as useful as a chocolate teapot. You want something that can handle the rough stuff, something you can baton wood with, prepare tinder, even use for self-defense if you absolutely have to. Remember, out here it's man versus wild, and your knife is your trusty sidekick. All right, coming in at number 10 on our list is the signaling device. Now, nobody likes to think about needing rescue, but sometimes Mother Nature throws a curveball your way. In those moments, a good signaling device can be your lifeline. We're talking whistles, mirrors, flares, anything that can attract attention and let rescuers know your location. A whistle is a great option because it's lightweight, compact, and can be heard over long distances. A mirror can be used to flash sunlight towards potential rescuers like aircraft or search parties. And flares, well, they pack a real punch when it comes to visibility, especially at night. So there you have it, folks. Your top 10 must-have survival gear for any adventure. Remember, these items are your tools for staying safe and increasing your chances of making it back alive. But gear is only half the battle. The most important tool you have is your knowledge, your ability to adapt, and your unwavering will to survive. So get out there, explore, push your limits, but always, always respect the wild. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more survival tips and gear reviews. Stay safe out there.